Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we're revisiting a beer I've previously reviewed. My very first Railway City brew was the Iron Spike Blonde Ale. When I had it, I opened it smelled okay. I took a sip, I said it kind of tasted like throw up. I did admit that it's probably gone bad, but I wasn't going to go and buy another one in case that one was bad, so I poured it down the drain. I think I gave it a 0 or a 1 out of 10. Now I have a fresh bottle that's been stored in the proper conditions right from the brewery. So we're going to revisit this, the proper tasting Iron Spike Blonde. So this is the Railway City Brewing Company's Iron Spike Blonde. It's 4.3% alcohol. The Iron Spike pint, all in good taste, not pasteurized, keep refrigerated, and serve within 45 days as if you could when it tastes this good. Its best before date is the 25th of December 2011. So it's about 10 days old or so. The Iron Spike pint glass. I know I'm in a muscle shirt. I apologize. I usually wear my t-shirts or my beer shirts. Everything's in the laundry right now. I have like 15 loads waiting to be folded. I work midnights. I run out of time. Now, the end of that pour was fairly aggressive and I didn't get much head. I was expecting a more frothy head just from what I had as a sample at the brewery when he was showing me what it should have actually tasted like. It is a nice blonde color. It just smells really good. You get honey off of the nose. You get citric hops. You have a great deal of lemon coming off the nose. You have sweet malt, but it's just your average grainy malt. There's another scent in there. It is another fruit. I was told at the brewery it was peach. To me, it smells more like pear. Let's try the beer. Taste-wise, it's really good. It enters your mouth first with a very subtle, sweet greeniness to it, followed by fruit. It's the same fruit you were smelling on the nose. I'm getting more pear than anything else. Again, I've been told it's peach. It could be, but to me it tastes more like a pear. A lemon zest follows right after that, which just adds to the complexity of the fruity flavors. In the middle, you don't really have as much. There is the lemon zest there in the middle, but really you're kind of left with just the greeniness. It's a medium mouthfeel. You have a subtle hoppy flavoring as well. There's a tiny bit of citrus flavor to it, but for the most part it's a floral hop aftertaste. It isn't too bad. It doesn't last very long. There's a slight warming linger in my throat right now. I'd say it's almost dry. I mean, other than that slight lingering, there's not much flavor on the background after you get that floral hoppiness. It kind of fades and you're just left with sort of a hop burn. There is a slight honey flavoring throughout pretty much the entire drink. One of the people that told me that I had to have a bad bottle told me this should have tasted like, what did he say? He was talking about cheesecake. Raspberry cheesecake, I think it was that he said to me. I'll have to reread the old comments. I don't get that at all. But again, taste is subjective. To him, it might have tasted like that. This actually tastes really, really well. I remember in an email I was told that this was more meant to introduce people to craft beers, I could see that this is a great stepping stone beer in that all the flavors are there, but they're not nearly as in your face as you would normally get with a craft beer. It's easy drinking. It's very flavorful. It goes down nicely. If this is what I had drank the first time I drank this beer, it would have been a lot like the Steam Whistle. I probably would have bought this a lot more often because it's just such an easy drinking beer. I bring up Steam Whistle for the same fact. The very first Steam Whistle I ever had was just skunked out and disgusting, so I didn't touch Steam Whistle for a very long time. Really, anyone could drink this. I could see this being something that somebody could move on to from, say, Canadian or Coors or Bud or anything like that. You could move from that to this. I actually left one of the bottles of this at my in-laws' house so that he could try it. And I'm pretty sure he's going to love it, and hopefully that helps Railway City out, since he's only like 20 minutes away from the brewery. I could see him being there quite often to buy some of their beer. But this is really good. Again, it's not, to me, it's not a true blonde in the sense that you're not really getting much of the yeast out of it. You're not getting anything like that. But it is a very good stepping stone beer. It's a very drinkable beer. It's a very good beer to pair with food. It's even leaving some lacing. And anyone that watches my reviews knows I love the visual appeal of a lacing beer. I'm going to give this a 7.75 out of 10. The flavors aren't abundant enough for me to give it an 8 or above, but it is such a good drinking beer that it's really worth a try. It's worth picking up. There's no reason not to drink it, really. So, 7.75 from the Albino Rhino on Railway City Brewing Company's Iron Spike Blonde. If you get a chance, give it a shot. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye.